So Blair White had a conversation with Lacey Green yesterday. I haven't watched it yet though because it's quite long. And this is Franchesca Ramsey's response to it. And I don't want to just call it autistic screeching, but it's really funny. So Franchesca Ramsey, I'm not interested in dialogue with anyone who makes hateful, abusive content about myself or my friends. Glad to clear that up. And Blair's like, well, I've never made hateful, abusive content about you, you absolute crybaby. And Francesca goes, you've made hateful content about my friends, though. Yeah, but she's never done it about you, so why did you say myself or my friends? She didn't. So she then says, you have called me anti-white and questioned my marriage, but by all means do you. Best of luck. The comments are not particularly kind. You've got Cabbage saying, you may not realise your messages often come across as anti-white, even though that may not be your intent. And then some fucking Tumblrite. Just look at that bio. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. No, they really don't. And if that's what you see, then that's your own fragility speaking. Look inward. I'm in no way offended by the statements Fran may be accidentally coming off as racist, and I want to hear her view. Francesca can't and isn't and can't be racist. If you actually understood her content, you'd know why, and what you want is completely irrelevant. Do you realise that white people have had and do have the monopoly on content since forever? Franchesca Ramsey is a content creator who is not white. You are speaking in defense of her, you fucking moron. White people obviously do not have a monopoly on content. That's just such a baffling thing to say. If your white fragility cannot handle when a person of colour speaks up about our privilege and the impressive systems they encounter, then you really do need to look inward. It's your issue, not Francesca's. She's speaking of her reality and the reality of many people of colour. Why should she include us? It's our job to listen, learn, and try harder. D, we're not Francesca's slaves. We don't owe her anything. I mean, she doesn't owe us anything either, but she's going to spout off a bunch of stuff that is literally anti-white. Then what the fuck do you want? I mean, people are going to say, well, you seem like a fucking racist towards white people. And then you're like, well, she can't be racist. Well, okay, now you've lost me. Anyone can have a prejudice based on race, and I don't give a shit about your redefinitions of the word racist, so suck my dick. That's my answer to this. But the comments. This guy. But Francesca, many of her statements are outrageously anti-white. They have all the right in the world to. And someone else, your content is very anti-white. And then being married to a white guy just makes it kind of funny, don't you agree? Like a KKK member and a black woman. Or an alt-right podcaster and a Jew. That'll never get old, I swear. Make fun of you, I don't care whether that's okay according to your ideology. Your videos are awful. Why are people so pressed that you don't want to talk about certain people? Surely that's your choice. It is. It absolutely is. But so many people are pissed off with the things that she says, that's why they want to talk to her. I mean, your message is subjective, and many people interpret it as anti-white, so you probably want to address it. Maybe you could self-reflect a little and just ask why people are thinking that. Just a suggestion. See, these people aren't necessarily being rude. And again, not trying to be rude here, but yes, to me your content does come across as anti-white, and clearly others do as well. Someone else. But you were a massive racist. A racist is never self-aware. You're the spitting image of a statement being true. The kind that happens when you act like a racist. The SJW's mindset is strong with this one. Your content is objectively anti-white. But you are explicitly anti-white. It's incumbent on you as a public figure to explain your worldview, especially when it seems bigoted. Or to clear that up and make sure you don't pull a I don't hate whites but. This is what you advocate, not meaning something that is no excuse when your rhetoric is readily construed as hateful. You seem nice, but your message does come off as anti-white. Using your standards, that's plain to see. You may not mean it, but one, you are a racist, and two, being married to a self-hating white man doesn't make you not a racist. Sound familiar? Oh, Charlie, that's a good... Gotcha. Got him, bitch. Unless you don't mean the racist bullshit you spout, which means you're a liar, hypocrite, and race baiter for money. Franny, you are anti-white. Please maybe reflect on the shit that comes out of your mouth. Jesus. Francesca Ramsey, listen, doll. maybe you should consider that you do seem like a real racist against white people. And maybe, just maybe, it's the redefinition of the word racist that you have that enables you to pretend like you are not being a racist. If you say, well, I mean, because I was born with black privilege, I'm literally incapable of being racist to white people. Therefore, I can say whatever the fuck I like about white people, no matter how bigoted, and I can say to people with a straight face, I'm not a racist.